Good morning. I am in Gateshead, Newcastle, standing at the foot of the almighty Angel of the North. This thing is epic. I'm just driving back down from the monastery that I work at, and I always see this beautiful icon, this incredible uplifting sculpture created about 10-15 years ago or so by Anthony Gormley, and it's just one of these iconic images of the north of England. It's such an aspirational, inspiring figure, this beautiful Corten angel standing about 30 meters high, sort of blessing the motorway, the A1 that runs across here. And it's a phenomenal structure. I mean, technically, you've got to look at this thing. It's enormous, and I understand that the foundations of this sculpture actually run as deep as, or even deeper actually, than the height of the structure itself. It's humongous. The thing can withstand winds that are, hurtling at around 100 miles an hour. It's an enormous, it's a huge piece of work. I think the cost of it was about £800,000, nearly £1 million for this thing. And it sits on the site. Apparently there were coal miners here originally who would have spent years or days and days at a time constantly working in the dark. So to have an angel kind of rising up out of the site brings forth this kind of aspirational image of hope, the kind of light that the coal miners would have experienced when coming out of the dark one motorway just there. 90,000 people every day get to see that. So it's got it's a real spreading out of its message. 33 million people annually. The wingspan is 54 meters, which is 54 meters, which is double the size, it's almost the size of a jumbo jet. It weighs 208 tons. The body weighs 108 tons, and the wings 50 tons each. Anthony Gormley himself said, "Why an angel? The only response I can give is that no one has ever seen one, and we need to keep imagining them." The angel has three functions. Firstly, a historic one, to remind us that below this site, coal miners worked in the dark for 200 years. Secondly, to grasp hold of the future, expressing our transition from the industrial to the information age. And lastly, to be a focus for our hopes and fears. Anyway, this is an amazing, uplifting sculpture. The sort of mist of the afternoon, the morning, gives it a real kind of powerful atmosphere. So enjoy. I'm going to go, because it's bloody cold here.